Spring can be a really colourful time in the garden, so if you're looking to inject some of that colour, then I'm going to show you some plants that are going to do just that. I'm going to start off with this crabapple. I mean, what could be more lovely than that? It's laden with flowers at the moment, and the good thing about crabapples is that come the autumn, then they also produce the little crabapples, which are also decorative and loved by birds. So that one's called Malus floribunda. Definitely gorgeous this time of the year. Another big plant we've got here, this is a Viburnum burkwoodii, and this is one of our larger plants, as you can see, and it just produces these really pretty snowball, almost like flower heads this time of the year, so that's also a really good plant. We've got the hellebores, they're still going strong. They've been flowering for a few weeks now, but the flowers last for ages. You've probably seen lots of magnolias around at the moment because they look absolutely gorgeous now. This one is called Liliflora nigra. It's got these really quite slender goblet-shaped flowers, this really deep maroony pink with a softer inner petal. Very, very pretty. And of course, some of the euphorbias are starting to flower. I mean, look at the colour on that. This is Euphorbia pithmoides, formerly known as polychroma. I think the powers that be like to change plant names on us every so often just to keep us on our toes. But whatever you call it, it's absolutely dazzling with those flowers. This one is Amygloides purpurea, so the foliage has just got a purple flush to it, and that sort of mixes really well with the acid green of the flowers. You've got a lovely rhododendron at the back there, that's just starting to come out. So rhododendrons and azaleas generally start to come out towards the end of spring, May, and even go on into early summer. But ideally you want to try and create a succession of colour over several months. Also, look at these amazing Arellas. This one's called Spring Symphony, and as you can see, it's really, really beautiful at this time of the year. Of course, one of my all-time favourites, Arisa Bolzer's Mauve. Got an incredibly long flowering period. This one usually starts late winter and just carries on and on and on and on. So definitely worth including. And oh look, another one of my little favourites, Anemone blanda. Now you can get these in blue or white, and they grow from little corms, so bulb-like things, and they just form a low carpet of this really gorgeous lacy foliage, and then studded in spring with these really pretty daisy-like flowers. That's really good in a woodland setting, as are these ajugas, which form a really dense mat. This one's, a lot of them are plain a green. This one's got variegated foliage which emerges with a pink flush, and but these are really good again for woodland or partially shaded, the front of a partially shaded border. So they're just a few of the very many. I would say as well that some of the best spring colour is produced by the bulbs, the spring flowering bulbs, and things like daffodils, crocus, bluebells, snowdrops, they can stay in the ground for year upon year, and therefore they're really low maintenance, but they should be planted in the autumn. So definitely worth thinking about. Put a note in your diary and get those in later on in the year.